Brock, what were the challenges of playing in those conditions for you today? Had you ever been in anything quite like that?
No, not to that extent. Just footing, guys being a little bit slower and then, pass rush, dealing with that while trying to, go through the reads and stuff was difficult. But, I think sort of helped out the run game and we were able to get some real good runs in. But just footing in general, and then, late in the game, I felt like the snow started to melt a little bit, so the ball just became a little more slick. And yeah.
I know you guys didn't throw a lot, but what's your perspective on, the first pass goes to George, and then he doesn't have any other catches the rest of the game? Is that just how the defenses were reacting, or how would you explain that?
I mean, I thought we had some good plays drawn up. It's just tough with the conditions. We're running the ball so well, and then when we did have the opportunities to throw balls, like the reads just didn't get me to George and within the play. So it's just sort of how it went. But obviously, we'd love to get George the ball as many times as we can, and it sucks that we didn't. So.
Right. Like you mentioned some of the success you had with the run. Christian looked like himself, or closer to himself tonight at the beginning. He gets an 18-yard run and almost gets for a touchdown, and then he's hurt. What kind of hit was that to take as a team, just in terms of morale and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we all saw what he was doing, and he was on fire, man. He looked great, hitting the holes hard, and bouncing off guys and making some really explosive plays, and that's huge. And so obviously, we lose a guy like Christian, it sucks. And so hopefully we can get him back soon. And but I thought JP and Isaac came in and did a good job too. So, but yeah, I mean, it sucks. He's one of the best running backs in the league. When you lose him like that, I think it takes away just sort of how we do some things within the offense. But it sucks.
Did your shoulder impact
your shoulder loose?
You said again?
Was it tough to keep your shoulder loose in the conditions? How did it feel?
No, arm felt good. Obviously it was cold and stuff, so if any other game that I played in my career and it was cold out, I'd have to do a little bit more warming up and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was normal.
You made a tackle with that shoulder, I think. Does that kind of underscore that the shoulder felt pretty good? Were you thinking about it at all on that play?
No, I was just trying to save a touchdown and get him out of bounds and stuff. So, but yeah, no, nothing came of it or anything. Arm feels good.
These last 2 weeks have obviously been very decisive losses. How does that affect the mood, the feeling afterward in the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. This just isn't the standard that we play with. The last couple of years and stuff of our mentality of coming out to games and being the enforcers and the dominators. So to have 2 games like this back to back late in the season, it sucks. But for us, man, it's got to be next game up, and we can't be down in the dumps, man, because we still have an opportunity in front of us. So.
No one expected you guys to be 5-7 at this point. How do you sort of wrap your head around how you've gotten yourself into this position?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. All the games that we've been in outside the last 2, every drive matters. Every time you touch the ball matters, and finishing close games matters. And so now here we are, 5-7. That's just the reality of it. It's the NFL. But we got to man up and do something about it. And if we have the right guys in the locker room to do that, I know that. I have faith in that. And it starts with myself too. Like I gotta do my job better. So everybody just has to be accountable for it, and we gotta come together at this time of the year and make it happen.
Kyle on Monday was asked about sort of the state of the division and where you guys stand, and said it feels like every game's must win now, the position you were in. And now after losing again, and Seattle obviously won today, how do you view these next 5 games? Where's the urgency? Where's the state of, as you look ahead and try to make it?
For sure. I mean, every game's got to be must win for us. We don't have any room clearly if we want to make the playoffs and get ahead and do the thing that we've set out to do before the season, man. Every win's got to be a must win, and so that's plain as day. We all know that. So, like I said, we all just got to be accountable and grow from it. And we don't have a lot of room for error right now. We got to go. So.
Brock, how odd does it feel just not having Trent Williams, not having Nick Bosa, no VA, McCaffrey again? What is it like when you're all three of them in the locker room?
Obviously those are some guys that have a lot of credibility with their careers and stuff and what they've done and are the best of the best. And so when you don't have those guys around, just their presence and stuff, you can feel that it's not there. And so yeah, it stinks. But at the same time, like we do have guys in the NFL that can step in and do their job and do it well. And so like I said, man, we gotta grow up here. We gotta grow together. And even though we don't have those kind of guys, man, we can still get it done. And I believe it. So. All right, thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
Thanks, Brad.